okay, let's just put this and put hair, then put culture. For people that are cultured, people that are modest, and they join together and say, okay, let us call you HHC. And that from that day, I've had confrontations with can't you just change your name? So anytime those girls see that name, they're always very happy. So they came up with the name, not me.
Hey guys, welcome to another amazing episode of my first step interview series. On today's episode, we have the founder and CEO of haekhinzhairculture, a natural hair salon and training center. Our guest today is passionate about your natural hair and the natural hair community, and she prides herself as an ambassador of modesty. Let's meet Mrs Adeyemo, kehinde. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for sitting down with us today. So let's just go straight into all the juice. Let's get out all the juice. So in a community and economy where everybody's losing confidence in their natural hair, everybody wants to wear bone straight, speak a chorus. You decided to own a natural hair brand. Why?
Yes, okay, let me introduce myself.
Okay.
Adeyemo kehinde. Happily married. So one of the reasons I started this brand is to boost confidence. Standing in to give voices to people that don't have voice.
Yeah.
Yes, people that want to do the things that I do, people that want to live the kind of life that I live, people that just want to be themselves in their natural state. Yeah. So I've looked around and I said, okay, if I'm going to start this natural salon now, it's going to be different from every other thing that I've been seeing. Although from the beginning they were people saying it's not possible. That means you're having a salon that is segregating people. Okay. Yes, but I just made up my choice and I said I'm going to do this, and I did. So it's just to give voice to people that don't have voice. Yes. Basically.
So I always wondered how you came up with your brand name. Like
okay, I would say okay. I think the natural styling brand thing didn't start because I want to start it. It's a community of ladies that I usually teach guitar and all. So we took ourselves a photo shoot and people take pictures of our hair and all. So they gave me that name.
Okay.
So and it's hard for me to change the name. So I'm using the name to honor them. So I usually like play guitar and sing. So I have like a stage name, a king strings, all those Facebook time of writing D's, I write DHIZ. So they're like, okay, let's just put this and put hair, then put culture. For people that are cultured, people that are modest, and they join together and say, okay, let us call you HHC. And that from that day, I've had confrontations with can't you just change your name? So anytime those girls see that name, they're always very happy. So they came up with the name, not me. And I'm happy to be bearing it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for honoring them. So let's go like a little breakdown about your journey. Now you are big, you're a big brand, but I'm very sure. Yes, you are big, I beg. So how did you start this?
Okay. When I said from the beginning that I wanted to do something that is different from every other person, so I had so many issues from the beginning because I have like no mentor, should I say few mentors? Yeah. So I have mentors when it comes to natural hair maintenance and all, but everything I wanted to do, there is no mentor. So I started buying things I was not meant to buy. I bought some rollers that I don't need, that I have to throw away. So I made my own mistake from the beginning and I learned from my own mistake and of great value to people that come behind me. So I have like over 100 brand owners that I trained.
Wow.
And okay. Over 100. That means there are like 500.
Yeah.
So I do online classes and physical classes, of which the class members are nothing less than 25.
Wow.
Yes. So just looking at that, I made my own mistake and I learned from it. So it's just a journey that should inspire every other person. So from the beginning, I would say some basic mistakes. No mentor. I mentored myself. So I actually grew into drawing hairstyles.
Wow.
That I want to see. So I draw the hairstyles, then I implement it on some of my friends, take picture and see beautiful natural hairstyles I made them. and I started getting clients. So it was not easy, but I believe that I went through those mistakes and those errors to inspire people that come behind me, so I don't make such mistakes again. So I'm just a forerunner.
Now I don't debate. So now let's talk about your marketing strategy. How are you able to build a clientele when you first started?
Okay, when I first started, from the beginning, I've always been like a social media girly. So I make use of all my social media platforms. So I gained majority of my client base from social media. So even now, I do content creation class for people, for brand owners. So that's basically where I got my thing. I edit my videos, I post my videos, I handle all my pages. I think the first one is over 171,000 followers. I handle that. I have my own personal page. That's basically how I did it. And I won't lie, from the beginning too. So I did flyers. I went from street to street, sharing the flyers. I said, this is what I do. And I would say that I have like 2 to 3 turn out of the flyers. But I didn't feel bad about it. But it's not something about referrals too. So if I do on you always go to them. Even till now, anytime we do any hairstyles in the salon, when you go outside, they go, ask you. So it's not like a community of things. Just see me your hair. So it's already from referrals, from social media basically, then beginning flyers and confidence, yes. No matter where I enter into, I talk to them. I run a natural salon. So these are basically.
And even your physiques. So what will you say you are doing that you've dropped and you are doing differently now after 5 years?
I can't really say, because I would say my 5 years, it's 5 years of consistency, doing the same thing in different ways. Yes, because it's natural hairstyling now. So imagine that 5 years I'm still doing the kind of hairstyles that we were doing 5 years ago. I'm doing it now. Although some of them are masterpieces, things that you see in years to come and say, this is. So I don't think I have anything that I feel like I dropped along the way. Nothing. I've been doing my academy from the beginning. So people would say, because you have this kind of talent, you're not meant to train people, it's still easy to make money. So I started training people after 3 months. So I didn't drop anything. And it does not reduce my. So now I even recommend people. So if I'm going to spill out the locations that people can make their natural hair, it's over 200. I have a post like that on my page where I listed, okay, for you to do it in Ghana, for you to do it this place. So that's what it is. So I don't think I have anything that I was doing that I stopped doing. No, I just improved on them. Like my social media page, there are times where I do video, I just write on them. But now I've got more knowledge on video editing, so everything has changed. I just improved on them. So I didn't drop anything like that. No, I didn't.
So do you have your own products line?
No, I don't do products. See, this is what I'm doing. No, it's stressful enough. So I don't do products, but I have products. People that are doing products that I can trust, and I recommend them anytime, anywhere. I say, okay, you can go to this person, you can go to that person, and I have trichologists as friends. So in case you have hair issues that I cannot solve. Because I actually learned basic trichology, which is a scientific study of hair. So I can't do injecting your scalp and all that, but I recommend people to them. For products, I recommend people. Over 5 years now, you would have been using products. You know that this one doesn't work for this one doesn't work for that. So basically, what I do.
So now let's talk about your team.
My staff.
So they hold your brand integrity. They hold the. Like if I come in, I'm not seeing you all the time. So it's what I miss that I'll be like, that's Salon. So how do you sort your team?
I would definitely say that it is God. G-O-D. God. Because last 3 years when I started the brand, then God expanded me into 2 branches. And I don't have workers at all. I only have 1 and the other was 7. So I had to pray. Because this is something that is I'm a spiritual person. So everything that goes on in the salon is spiritual and physical. So imagine that you are just in the salon and everywhere is dry and you pray and people start tripping in. So that is how spiritual my business is. So I had to pray and say the people that are meant to work with me, God should bring them to my path. So I hardly have issues with them being corny with money. I hardly have issues like that. And prayer is our watchword here. We pray. In the morning they pray. While they're making the hair, they pray. When they are done, they pray. So it's more like we are building the salon to be a place of a problem-solving place. You get, so it's a place where you come, you feel relaxed, even spiritually.
Yeah.
You don't get contaminated and all. And as a spiritual person, you say anybody that touch your hair controls your destiny. So I spiritually, prep them, yes, for the journey ahead, and I'm thankful. So majority of them are graduates now.
Wow.
Yeah. So we are grooming graduates here. So you see graduates that are hairstylists. So you can't talk to them.
You give them class.
You give them class. So that's how it is. Just God, and God is able to structure their parts. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Thank you so much.
So let's talk about finances.
Okay.
So in 2024, now if someone wants to say I want to start a natural hair salon, what will you say the person should be looking at as budget?
Okay, when I wanted to get the office, that's my brand was outside for 1 year. I was basically using the church, outside the church, for hairstyling.
Wow.
So one special person to me, that's the MFM general overseer. So you have the talent that I can help you. So he gave me money. So around that time, it's a lot of money. So if anybody's going to do that now, I would say if you want to be doing home service, you can start with like 50,000.
Wow.
Yes, because hairstyling I call hairstyling a free money kind of thing, knowledge and skills. So you would see like an inborn stylist, and you see the one that has practiced over time and become good. Yes. So it's a thing of the hand. So if I'm with my comb, I can make my money. So it just takes like standing up for 2 to 3 hours, but definitely I'll make my money. So if there's anyone like that, let's say like 50,000, if you know what you're doing. If you are going to pay for like academy, let's say they'll charge you like 200 to start up. If you are going to own like a proper hair salon, I'm not even an advocate of you owning a proper hair salon for a startup. Yes, start with what you have. I started from outside, so I don't tell anybody not to start from outside. I start from outside, and I grew up to this level. So I advise people, if it's home service, you can do 50,000, buy the basic products, the leave-in, moisturizing kits, the oil, your comb, the basic things that you need, the steaming caps, the conditioner, and do that. That would help you with 50,000 naira. But if you're going to start up, then you should definitely have the money. With what you have, you should fly with like 1.5. But you can start from wherever you are. 1.5 will definitely come.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. It's just consistency. Hairstyling is not a job that you do and go and sleep. Yes. So we don't have a time of our own. So if you say the salon is going to close by 6, sometimes we extend to 8. Yes, because you don't say, okay, on the website now your hair will take 2 hours. There's some clients there that their density is low, so they take like 4 hours. So we don't have the time of our own. And if we are not here to open the door, clients will start shouting, "Fine people! Did even man we slept over the night?" You guys will definitely stand. We stand like 9 hours in a day. So imagine. So it has to be something that you
passion.
Yes, you're passionate about. Or else you're gonna give up.
So now, let's say that we started small. So give us a tip on how to prepare for expansion financially.
Okay, for expansion, what I did was that I definitely built my client base, increased it. Then number 2, I look at the economical structure. If I'm going to charge you for this, is it worth it? Yes, if you put all these things into consideration. When I started there, I started charging people like 500 naira. And I moved on to 1,000. Then I moved on to 2,000. And that 2,000 naira was running at a loss because I was buying fuel. So yes, because I was buying fuel. Things. I would even advise that if you are going to own a salon at this point in time, get a coach. Somebody who already has experience about salon, so that if they can take you through the expansion. You can be making the money and be wasting it.
Yes.
You can be making the money and be wasting it. So I will just advise. I will not have like a precise advice for people like that. I will just say just get a coach. Once you know that this is a coach that is doing what you want to do, move close to the person. The person might charge you. Coaches are not free now. Person will definitely charge because years of experience. So just get a coach, pay, learn what you have to learn, and get somebody that will hold your hand through it. It can be very tiring. Sometimes when the client wants to pay you, just say, is it this 65 that you want to give me for? Give me for this money. Yes, no. Because basic hairstyles that you do for 2 hours are like 5,000. So imagine that you are standing 2 hours for 5,000. How would you feel?
That's
So it has to be a passion thing, I mean.
Another person will still come after you stand though. You stand again.
As you want to sit like this, I say, what did it? So you have to stand.
You're up again, and you know, your person says you should hit the ground.
Yeah, so run. Keep
running. So what advice do you give a startup? Like that is a must, you must incorporate in your business.
Yes, integrity. You have to be a person of integrity. Really, really helps. Because over years, that's what will sustain your business. Integrity will lead you to being competent, to being consistent in whatever you are doing. So I would say basically integrity. Have to be a person of integrity. So that when at this point, when you tell a client, meet me up at this time, I'm going to deliver your thing at this time. If it's not possible, don't just call a client by 10 and or 10:01 and say, I'm so sorry, I'll not be able to. No. You gave the client 10, so you should, if anything happened, peradventure, you should call the client like 30 minutes before that time and say, something happened and it's beyond my control. So you'll not be able to get at this point in time. But people lack integrity a lot. So integrity basically to really, really help with your character, help with your competence, help with your culture, your rules and regulations about your business, help with your courage. If you're a person of integrity, when somebody is lying to you, no, you are just courageous about it. And anything you do, you face it and you get more knowledge about it. So integrity, most important. Just be a person of integrity. People pay for integrity more than skill.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I will come back to a place I know that yes, this place is trusted. Yeah. So let's talk about your training. So now I want to learn.
How to learn?
How to learn? So how is your training like?
Yeah, so basically for my physical training, I do 3 weeks. 3 weeks of in-class. I teach them the basic science of hair, teach them hairstyling, different hairstyles, and I allow them to 1 month of internship. I think this year it's 80,000. Starting from this year, 80,000. But our online class is $150 as at last year. So I don't know.
What do last?
We have online class. So imagine like a business person would invest in buying a big phone to shoot my videos. So I did that investment. I had to teach because now that you are having opportunities to travel around to teach people. So about people that will not be able to afford to bring you. So I do videos to help them online. Let's say 12 courses on Seller. So imagine, and I'm hoping to do more this year. So
watch this space. So you have a ministry outside your business.
Yes, sir.
I follow. I mean, she doesn't know. I track her on Instagram. If she posts like this, I'm there. So you have a ministry outside your business. Yeah. So how does this influence your business?
So I would say basically that it's not my kind of person. Yes, I've been given rules and regulations. I would like to say this. If you have any business that you are running, that you are sure that God has given you, then ask for the rules and regulations, things that would guide you, so that you won't put your hand into taboo, and God will cut the lifespan of that business. Yeah. So I'm a person that just say, ask God, what do you want us to do? What should I not do? Okay, you don't do extension in the salon. Okay, you don't do this. So I follow it like that, keenly. So for that, you would have to know what God wants you to do. Yes. And ministry, this is me. I'm a modest person. I don't dress anyhow. So there's no how my kind of person will not rub off from what I do. So basically when people come in here, they just say, okay, the reason I'm not using an extension because they are deeper life. So even if I'm wearing trousers, this is the business that God has given me, then I will definitely do it. So what makes me different is that I'm not doing what every other person is doing. So ministry will bring in uniqueness. Yeah. So it just rub off on what I do, and even on my staff. So you don't get to see them dressed anyhow. My staff use attachment on their hair. I'm fine with it. I'm not killing them. So that is me. This is my own brand. This is what my brand standing for. So you can say that my ministry is rubbing on my brand. Thank you. Thanks for the compliment. So if you're a ministry kind of person, just the rules and regulation.
Let your brand speak out.
Yes. Even if they are, no. Even if there are salons that I know that are not doing exactly what we do. They use extension and they use and they are talking about God. They are children of God. So this is what my own brand is about. So just like different general overseers now with different perceptions of what God has told them about their church. So you understand. So that's how it runs. And for business, different people like that. So it rubs up on my business and I'm happy. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Today. I enjoyed this few minutes. I don't want to stop. But I quite want to stop. Thank you so much for saying. And this is the end of today's episode. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on our Instagram page.
You not subscribe.
Is HS if you cannot remember. She said you're going to your dream.
Come to your dream. So that you subscribe.
Don't allow to come to your dream. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to click on the notification bell so you don't miss out. And if you have any question for her, keep it on the comment section. I will find out. Drag her. I'll say,
find me.
come and see you. They are see you. I'll collect this. Till next week, guys. Bye.
Bye.